are there any resources that you refer back to for those group interviews, Jodie? Are there, did you get the ideas for the games from anywhere in particular, or is it something that you've just played with and developed over time?
No, the two books that I read before, the Rockefeller Habits, Brad Sugar's Team Building. I did not create anything new. I just learned what I had to learn, put it into practice and implemented. There is no new information out there. Just go learn it and implement it. When you go read Brad Sugar's book, a lot of the points that I've got are very similar to his. We've got daily huddles that we still have, which is a daily team meeting with our team, and that's from the Rockefeller Habits. So, yeah, no new resources here. Just everything that's out there, go use it.
One of my lecturers at uni said, you're not smart enough to invent anything. So for you, R&D stands for rip off and duplicate.
Yeah. It works. So yeah, you got to implement. You got to market research and then implement.
Yeah. So fantastic. So how's the culture changed from, I guess, where you were, 10 years ago and a few bottles of wine to where you are today? Has it changed? Has it evolved? Is it still the same vision?
No, it has definitely evolved. What I've noticed is that the standards have risen within the team. So before, what was something that we'd have to really strongly say over and over, etc., is now just a given. So that we've lifted the standards of what's acceptable as the bare ass minimum, and people are performing at a higher standard, if that makes sense. So the average normal stuff that should get done, you're not always having to follow up about it, and that's a reflection of how Tony and I, the leaders, have addressed things when they do go wrong. We're better bosses and leaders with the culture as well. It's forced us to step up. So definitely the standards have risen over the years, and it now works a lot. It's nicer, it's smoother, and we've had massive high retention with our team as well.
Okay. And you mentioned earlier you've changed the way you engage staff as well, which is a bit out of the box for your sector. Was that a scary thing to do?
No, not really. I remember back in, when was it? I think it was February 2005, which is actually when the very first fitness award was announced. And because I'd come from an accounting background, I had some corporate experience and knew that there were things like awards and you should have contracts and stuff like that. And I heard of this fitness award, and I just said to Tony, well, we now need to employ people. That's the legislation. And yeah, we did. Obviously, for us to employ someone full-time, we're taking a loss for however many weeks or a couple of months. And we've built up the clientele to be able to deliver that business model. But it's no different to any other service-based business out there, whether it's an accountant or a financial planner. We're selling time. So I just had my business hat on from an accountant. I was selling 6 units of time back when I was an accountant. Now we were selling 30-minute, 45-minute or 1 hour units of time. So it's easy for me to transition into that.
Okay, fantastic. So, the culture's been successful for you. It's shaped your business. It's made you the success it is today.
Yeah.
Are there three major lessons or a couple of points or something that you've learnt or you've picked up along the journey that you'd like to share? Is there three things that we can take away today and implement straight away that starts to make a difference to our business?
Definitely. I've made some cheat notes here for this one. You can't teach someone how to have a good attitude, but you can teach skill. That is so important. I remember when we first started hiring people, if they were nice, I thought they were good, and you'd hire them because they were such a nice person. But then you can't hire a niceness. It's a matter of, do they have the right attitude for the culture, for the team? And if they don't, it doesn't matter how long their resume is. It doesn't matter what experience they bring or who they've worked for. The attitude needs to fit. And the really simple things I look out for is, are they arriving 5 to 10 minutes early for the group interview? Is their behaviour consistent from the very first experience I had with them to the second, third interview process, or does it start to change in any way? Obviously, references is a massive part of it as well. But yeah, you can't teach someone our culture points. It just needs to come from within. Don't sacrifice on that. You'll just end up having a dud team member. The second golden nugget I think would be to remember that people learn by doing. So you can talk and talk and talk and have your stuff written down and say, read this and this is what this is, or this is the mission statement, or whatever it is. But people learn by doing. So having that kinesthetic games has really made a massive impact with our team. Yeah, you can feel a little bit uncomfortable in the beginning, and you're definitely putting yourself out there, but you just need to back yourself and realise that if you do it really well, it's going to have a massive impact on your team. You're going to gain more respect within your serious team players, which is just going to bring more fruits to the business, basically. And one of the best things I love with my learnings is you get the team you deserve. So we had sucky team back when we started because it was a reflection of my leadership. I was sucky boss. I didn't have the balls to talk to someone when they were doing something that wasn't the right thing. I'd avoid them like anything. And when I did talk to them, I just ramroded them without using good communication skills. And yeah, we got the team that we deserved. So if you do have a sucky team on your team, then congratulations. If you have a great team on your team, congratulations as well. It's a reflection of the leadership within a business, so you really need to take that on board and go, my team are not going to perform any higher than what I'm performing, so you've got to step it up yourself.
And that even applies, Jodie, when, because it's a well-known fact that you hire people that are strong in areas that you're not necessarily strong with, but
yeah,
there's still that leadership model which applies in that case, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we definitely hire in our weaknesses, and I would suck at, if I had to do what my team did now, I'd suck at it, and if they had to do what I did, they'd suck at my job. So it's really looking at, what is the role, what qualities are needed, and just making sure there's a fit there. So yeah, I agree.
We had Rob Curry on last Lunch and Learn talking about disc profiling and selecting people for different roles. Do you use any sort of testing or psych profiling?
Absolutely. Yeah, first interview process, we give them our little disc sheet. We like to hire an SI personality. They're loyal, they want to be part of a team, they want a strong leader, they like security in terms of employment, full-time employment. So absolutely, we identified that. And again, that was from, realising where we were lacking in the business and why our high Ds were leaving us every couple of months, because the Ds wanted to do their own thing. Sorry if you guys don't know what disc is, but Google it, you'll find it. Yeah, we definitely, from the very first, look for hiring that certain type of personality.